Peace, family. This video right here is about why it's wrong to tell black kids to be pro-black. Now, pause. If you came to this video angry, talking about Pharaoh talking about something, it's wrong to tell kids to be pro-black, rah, 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 you are the exact motherfucker I'm making this video about. So, thanks for bringing your ego here. Now, hopefully you have enough patience to sit down and hear me the fuck out with your egotistical ass. Now, why is this important? You and your negative ass ego and what you think it means to be pro-black is the exact reason I'm making this video. Let me say that again. So that being said, let me begin. Now, first of all, y'all motherfuckers keep talking about y'all conscious. Y'all don't understand the science of the universe, which means you're not conscious. We keep saying, I'm conscious. How you conscious if you don't understand everything that you create has a equal and opposite creation? If you go left, you create right. If you go up, you create down. Motherfucker, if you go pro-black, then you create pro-white. So, y'all motherfuckers still don't understand the ancient wisdom teachings of our ancestors. You motherfuckers keep running around with all this red, black, and green all the time about you African and you study African sciences. What part of the middle way don't you understand? Our ancestors walked the path of nature. So now with that being said, if you supposed to be so wise, right? And I'm not down in pro-black shit. I'm finna drop my point, but I want to kill a nigga ego real quick because I know some of y'all seen the title and came in here on some fuck shit. So I want to crush you real quick. If you are so wise, why do you not understand that everything you're building, every hero that you create, you by default create an equal enemy? So if you tell our children to become pro-black, you are automatically creating a conscious field for pro-white to exist. But if you just tell our children to be pro-righteous, you still lean them towards the African favor, but minus the bullshit. See, y'all niggas got this shit twisted. And this is why the black community has not went nowhere. Because we are a spiritual people, not an egotistical people. And you niggas have been teaching our people from the ego. And that is why we are even more fucked up than before you even began teaching. So with that being said, why, now you might say, Pharaoh, why would you tell a kid not to be pro-black? I would tell a kid to be pro-righteous. You know why? Because in righteousness means taking care of that which is natural. Melanin is natural. Caucasians are genetically engineered people. So by default, you automatically lean towards your people. Minus the bullshit. You ain't got to hate nobody. You ain't got to be out here trying to fight with the police. You ain't got to be out here. Because let me tell y'all something, right? Because I'm finna go in. Y'all, see, and I'm going to use somebody that y'all love, right? Malcolm X. We love Malcolm X. Ask motherfucking Malcolm X, motherfucker, how many kids he bailed out when they see him doing them press conferences and them police was fucking them kids up. Motherfucker, they got parents that was calling Malcolm X, cussing his ass out because they kids was going out the goddamn house to try to be like Malcolm by any means necessary, and them police and them Europeans was fucking them kids up, killing them kids, locking them kids the fuck up. Malcolm X was hanging the phone up on some of them parents. So with that being said, it's not because Malcolm X was greasy. It was because he couldn't argue with all the parents over children he had no control of, but he had influence over. So with that being said, you don't send no fucking babies out there on no motherfucking dummy mission. You niggas will come on this video mad that I'm telling kids to be pro-righteous, right? And do what they can for their people, minus the fuck shit that you want them to do. But you ain't gonna bail them out. You niggas ain't gonna do shit when the police get to beating their motherfucking ass, but pull out a camera. And this is my main reason. When we say pro-black, right? We're not living in times when that was a fact. See, when we was talking about pro-black, that's when Khalid Muhammad was out here. Malcolm X was out here. Black people was together. Nigga, this is 2017. A black person is liable to be your worst motherfucking enemy. Now, why is this important? Old plans don't work on a new battlefield, nigga. If you is a Navy motherfucking soldier, your submarine tactics ain't gonna work in the jungle, nigga. This is a new day and age. This is a new battlefield of consciousness. So you telling black kids to use an ideology that worked during segregational times when now we're in integrational time, you gonna have them fucking kids doing 100 years for a hate crime, my nigga. So that being said, everything must be refreshed. Even the African mind for liberation. Now, am I telling black kids not to be, pro-black and for black people? No. But the dummy missions y'all think y'all gonna be sending these babies on, I'm not going for that. Because y'all not there now. You're not there now. The reason the black community is fucked up now is because pro-black elders allowed it to get fucked up. Look at Chicago. Look at the youth. Nigga, I think if I'm not incorrect, the NOI came out of Chicago. And nigga, that's one of the worst motherfucking cities in the country. as far as crime for the youth. But you gonna tell them kids to be pro-black when you pro-black niggas couldn't even save the city you came out of? But you want them to walk an even worse path? At least when it was Black Panthers, nigga, white people lived over here, black people lived over here. They was hosing motherfuckers down the street. Racism was blatant. Racism is no longer blatant, it's covert. Which means motherfucking these black kids need a new way to survive. And you're not providing for them. So now what you doing is you trying to handicap these babies. You telling these babies, motherfucker, and I'm not telling these babies to go, sell out. But this is my point. Let's say I'm a 15-year-old black boy. I don't know nothing about no African history outside of lies I was taught in school. All I know is my people come from slavery, that's it, and I'm a Christian. But I want to be loyal to my people, but my people ain't doing shit for me. They don't give a fuck. They selling drugs. My father ain't there. My mother ain't shit. She watches Love and Hip Hop all day. My family ain't shit. My community ain't shit. So that being said, a white man offers me a motherfucking record deal or a deal to go to the NBA and play for his team or make music for his record label, and a little black boy take it, and now he making violent music. Do you call him a sellout because he using all he ever had to motherfucking get out of a negative situation that you as a fucking adult should have created and made better for him, so that he wouldn't even have to be a option or something for him to experience as a soul? So that being said, y'all motherfuckers is not paving the way for these kids, but you judging them and you sending them to the wolves for everything they do. For example, I'm gonna use celebrities, since y'all like celebrities. You got niggas like Funkmaster Flex, right? We like Funkmaster Flex, but Funkmaster Flex should have zero shit to say about what he calls mumble rap. Because, nigga, you have done nothing for motherfucking the youth, nigga. You ain't even in the streets, nigga. You have done nothing to help black people, black young men, get out of their predicament at all. So when they use all they have to make it out, here we go with the elders trying to crash on the youth and tell them what they should be. Now, I use that example because everybody can see that example, and all you niggas love celebrities. So that being said, he ain't the only nigga doing that. Niggas is doing that in the community every day. You want to force these young boys to be Muslims. You want to force these young boys to be Christian. But meanwhile, you ain't doing shit to save them out of that path when they get to walking down that wrong road. You want to tell these black men out here, right? And I'm a firm believer in motherfucking by any means necessary and stand up for your community. But we're not talking about, the action. I'm talking about the ideology. You want to handicap motherfuckers for a way that you're not paving for them. And that's not right. You telling them to pledge their loyalty to something that is not loyal to them. So you can tell a motherfucker, black people so great. I do that all day. I'm African, nigga. I don't fuck what you talk about. This is Young Pharaoh YouTube channel. But I also talk about the flaws of my people. You can't sit here and try to indoctrinate these fucking kids. That's the same thing white people do. Raise their kids up to think that white people are so great, and then when they get a certain age, they actually are blind to the fuck shit that they people are doing. That's what you trying to do to our people. And we have to be omnipresent spiritual beings. You cannot tell a 14-year-old, pledge your allegiance to this community, that when you come out here to sell shit, they're not gonna buy it. When you go to events, they're gonna tell you that your shit too expensive. They're not gonna support you. Motherfucker, only time they gonna support you is when the white man make you rich and put you on TV and they see you made it. Then they gonna act like they're your best friend. They ain't gonna bail you out of jail. When the police beating your ass, all they gonna do is record it. If another black person beating your ass, they gonna put you on World Star and record it. You ain't telling these black women, you ain't telling these black women, yeah, pledge your allegiance to these niggas out here that ain't gonna do shit but cheat on you, beat your ass, not take care of these kids. And we ain't saying every black man, but the majority of niggas in a certain age group is giving it up like this. And that's an undeniable fact. The elders is scared. They don't want to get involved because they scared of the youth. And the youth is misguided. And they have no means whatsoever to support anything that got to do with consciousness until now. Until now, we waking them up. So that being said, you can't tell a motherfucker, you can't handicap a motherfucker and tell them to go be something without telling them the full story. Tell them where it came from and tell them why it's not like that. Motherfucker, Malcolm X is dead. Let me tell you something about being pro-black. Pro-black gonna get your ass shot on the motherfucking stage in front of your motherfucking family, and them same pro-black niggas ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, and you gonna die. And that's it. And then the generations after you is just gonna remember you or probably never heard of you. That's it. I know niggas, right, nigga, I'm Young Pharaoh, nigga. I didn't know who Khalid Muhammad was until last year, nigga. I'm in my 20s. So that go to show you, ain't no older man ever sit down with me and my niggas and say, yo, this is Black history, nigga. Period. I didn't start really learning about certain idol figures until last year when I started fucking with Jen Rossetti. So that being said, you can't handicap motherfuckers like that. You nigga, this is not the 60s no more. This is not the 70s no more, bruh. They're not hosing motherfuckers down in the street. So now, what we have to do is, I'm not saying don't be for your people. Let me get that disclaimer again. But we have to create a new strategy of how we're going to rise as black men and black women. Okay? Now be powerful. Be vigilant. Be unmovable. Be unshakable. But do not be no motherfucking fool. Motherfucker. This is not back in the day. Black people are not supporting black people. When you talk shit about rappers, right? And you will say, oh, this nigga, he's a coon. Niggas don't buy albums. Niggas bootleg everything. So how you gonna ask this nigga to pledge his allegiance to a community who won't even buy his shit? It's all white people at the show. White people go to concerts. Niggas don't go to concerts. So if this nigga start making music to cater to white people, how is the community gonna spit on him? How you gonna spit on that young man and call that young man a sellout or he dumb or this mumble rap? And the reason I'm using that as an example is because we can see this happening with the youth as rappers. We all bashing them and calling them mumble rap, but you didn't show them a better way. You didn't help them out, and you don't buy their shit to where they would want to cater to you. So if a young black man lead a fucking community and he become a basketball player and he don't do shit for the community, how dare that same community bash him who didn't do shit for him? Half of you motherfuckers there told him he wasn't never gonna make it, he wasn't never gonna be shit, and motherfucker, you didn't give a fuck. He was probably walking and riding his bike to the gym to play basketball every day. You didn't even get a nigga a ride. On a rainy day, a snowy day, you didn't give him a ride. Now he done made it, and he owe your bitch ass something? He's supposed to be pro-black for your bitch ass nigga? Fuck you. So we going pro-right. That's the new wave. Pro-righteous. We are for the righteous black person. We not for the motherfucking IBT. The ignorant black trash. Nigga, fuck you. We don't owe your bitch ass shit, nigga. If you feel some type of way, nigga, fuck you. So with that being said, it's two types of people in this black vessel. It's a righteous one, and it's a fuck nigga. And fuck niggas don't get to make no rules. You niggas is out the window. And I don't got nothing against I understand what people trying to say when they say pro-black. Right? I understand that. Let's not demean what we saying. But we cannot not tell the whole truth, motherfucker. Black people was not supporting black people. We're not buying black business. Nigga, we spend billions of dollars on Christmas and Caucasian shit. Niggas buying Gucci, Burberry, Prada. Niggas will not even buy no fucking black soap. Okay? And then you want to tell this young black man to go and pledge his allegiance to a community that does not pledge their allegiance to him. No. Half you elder motherfuckers is not in the community. We ain't seen you niggas in 4, 5, 6, 7 years, and you niggas think you making rules from the motherfucking cave somewhere. Get the fuck out of here. For niggas that's actually in these streets like me and see what's going on, and the youth out here trying to make it, my advice to you as a youth is to use your universal giving talents to support yourself and your people who support you. You don't owe no motherfucking no allegiance, who don't no loyalty, who don't owe you no loyalty, nigga. The fuck kind of sadistic satanic psychology is that, motherfucker? You don't have sex with a nigga that's trying to rape you, motherfucker. You get the fuck out the room. Fuck out of here. You don't pledge your allegiance. I don't give a fuck who they is. Black, white, green, gold, alien. If a motherfucker ain't got your best interest at hand, fuck them. These niggas out here trying to send y'all on dummy missions, had y'all motherfuckers locked the fuck up, had the feds, had y'all niggas with 100 years for hate crimes, motherfucker, and nigga what? You're done. You're done. And nobody gonna write you nothing. Nigga, you ain't gonna be shit but another memory. We sick of having niggas, and niggas keep talking about something. Look at the black community. Look at our leaders. And I know you niggas you gonna watch this video and you gonna say, Pharaoh Coon. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. It's the truth, bitch. Look at our leaders. Khalid Muhammad, dead. Motherfucker, they had to raise that we had to raise, and I'm saying we as a community, we had to raise money just to bury that man. Dr. Ben died in a nursing home. Malcolm X murdered in front of his whole motherfucking family. Martin Luther King murdered in front of his whole, every black leader we've had has died broke, unsupported in a nursing home, and then, or they've been murdered, okay, and in front of their family, and nothing has happened. Nothing. And then these same bitch ass elders who was there for those times when that was happening want to put a battery in your back and make you the next martyr. Don't be no martyr. Don't be no martyr, nigga. Don't be no martyr. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I'm making this video for all the young black youths out there, the 13, 14-year-old, 15-year-olds who keep asking me, Phil, you got any advice? You know, we want to be like you. Nigga, be righteous, nigga. Be righteous and deal with people who want to better themselves. Don't deal with niggas that's doing this. Niggas that's doing this, that's talking, ain't walking. Deal with black people that's walking. There are beautiful black people out here with great spirits, that's conscious, and that's in tune. And those are the people you work with. Just because a nigga got melanin does not mean he's spiritually melanated. Fuck these bitch ass niggas. Do not let these niggas send y'all on no missions. We don't give a fuck about your Hebrew pro-black uncle. We don't give a fuck about your Muslim dad, nigga. We don't give a fuck. If they trying to send you on a dummy mission and put a battery in your back, fuck them niggas. Do not be no martyr. Because ask them niggas, if that shit worked, why did they let Dr. Ben die in a nursing home broke? Why did Khalid Muhammad die broke and y'all had to fucking raise money for that nigga family? Why the fuck did y'all let Martin Luther King get killed and ain't shit happen? Why did Malcolm X get killed and shit happen? Why is Farrakhan talking about justice or else still ain't getting no justice and nigga y'all still ain't getting no or else? So with that being said, don't be no fucking fool, dog. Don't be no fool and nigga be righteous. Fuck with black people who fuck with you though. Don't just encompass everybody because they black. Cause some of these niggas don't mean you no well. Some of these niggas just gonna try to use you or make you a cash cow, or they gonna try to put a battery in your back and have your ass fucked up with these Europeans, and they're not gonna rescue you. They gonna watch you. All they gonna do is make videos about what's happening to you, and nigga get money or get clout off something negative happening to you, but they won't actually come to your rescue. So it's not right for older people to be telling young kids to be pro-black when they know consciously they're not going to do shit to help those fucking black African children succeed. So I'm going to end the video on this. Out of all the shit I done said, for you coon ass niggas that's going to try to say, Pharaoh said that you shouldn't be pro-black. I'm saying for all you older motherfuckers that's telling kids to be pro-black, knowing you ain't did shit in your life, knowing your bitch ass ain't never gonna do shit for the rest of your weak ass life, and knowing you ain't gonna come to a man or woman's aid if they set out to be on some gorilla shit, shut the fuck up. Nigga, you're wrong, nigga. You're wrong. You're wrong. That's just like gangbanging. You tell a nigga, yo, we banging, we blood. Excuse me, go on this mission, take this plate. And the nigga go on the mission, get 25 to life. Niggas don't write him. Niggas don't send him no money. Nigga, you're just in jail. Looking stupid. For some niggas who didn't gas your ass up. Now, I'm not saying every gang work like that, but the majority do. Let's just be real. Niggas gas your ass up, you go to jail or you get killed, and nigga, only thing you get is a free you or an RIP shirt. And that's the same thing these pro-black motherfuckers is doing. They gassing your ass up, and then when you go to jail, or the police target you and fuck you up. Look at Corinne Gaines. Look at Corinne Gaines. Look at Corinne Gaines. You don't think, so you think Corinne Gaines just was like that? No. Now, I'm not saying she didn't have a natural warrior spirit, but you think that motherfucking somebody didn't tell her, we got you, queen. We got you. We got you. Or even if they didn't tell her that, where was pro-black niggas at? I'll wait. Where was niggas at? Niggas ain't do shit when okay, Sandra Bland. You want to be the next Sandra Bland? So I'm not doing this video to discourage no black person. Let me say that. Because I turned the fuck up at all. I will turn this bitch out. Promise you that. I'm doing this video to be real. Because niggas ain't real no more. And they keep painting pictures of shit that don't exist. This is not the 70s, nigga. The Black Panthers is not going to come off the sidewalk with shotguns and save you if the police is beating the goofy out your ass. So with that being said, you need to find a new way to operate as a black African. Be righteous. Be careful of what you speak into existence. I'm speaking to the youth. I'm not speaking to you 70-year-old, 50-year-old people who have another ideology. I'm not talking to you. No disrespect to the elders, but I'm not. I'm speaking to the youth. Understand the power of magic and frequency. Everything you speak out, you create a polar opposite. So niggas is mad we got Trump, but Trump wouldn't exist if we didn't have Obama. You had a president that was allegedly for black people. Now you have a president that is allegedly for white people. But if you had a president that was for everybody, honestly, there would be no such thing as an upper and lower battle of the being. So if you have a pro-black, if you have a pro-white, if you have a pro-white, you have a pro-black. If you got a motherfucking a hate group, you got an anti-hate group. If you got a womanizing group, then you get a feminist group. If you got a fucking Black Lives Matter, now you get a White Lives Matter. It's all fucking magic, and you stupid motherfuckers keep talking about y'all conscious, but y'all don't understand this simple ass fact of everything has a exact opposite. Nigga, you got a fucking proton, you got an electron, nigga, then you got a nucleus. Learn how to be the nucleus. Consciousness is in the nucleus, my nigga. So with that being said, I know some of you niggas gonna be cute to say protons is in the nucleus too, but a proton is not the nucleus. So with that being said, the proton is the polar opposite of the electron, and the nucleus is what balances it all. Learn to be the nucleus. Learn to be the middle way. If you get yin, you get yang. But the middle way don't got to worry about yin or yang because it's balanced. So become a balanced African. When we talking about consciousness, be pro-righteous. Nigga, be for the planet. Be for the food. Be for the animals. Be for the motherfucking people of your race without egotistical attachments. You don't have to take egotistical attachments that you... The only attachments I'm taking is the ones that I create. Because you're not being fair. I'll tell you something right now, right? You got black people, right? Kids. 13, 12-year-olds on my channel. They go to public school. They got plenty of white friends. Now, of course, on my channel, they're learning the truth about their white friends. But I would be wrong if I told you, go beat your white friend up for no reason. No. Because your experience is not my experience. Your white friend might have been nicer to you than your black friend. I'm not giving white people out. I'm just being truthful. This is not 1960. You have to wake our people up using a different method. In 1940, everybody knew that white people was racist as fuck. In 2017, nobody really knows that because we're not segregated anymore. We're integrated. So just because I've been wrong or I've seen the truth about other races doesn't mean every black person has. So you can't put a fucking battery pack in a nigga back to go do some dumb shit when you're not going to be there for them, or for two, when they haven't experienced that. Your reality is determined by what you experience, nigga. Everybody never seen a ghost, so everybody don't believe in ghosts. But for motherfuckers who have, nigga, ghost is real. So every black person has not experienced racism. Every black person is not educated to black history, so they don't really understand how detrimental Europeans are. They don't know about organ harvesting and none of that. So you can't reach them if you are trying to reach them with hate. Europeans are racist and they hate. How you gonna try to be better than the oppressor and adopt this nigga's internal frequency? Being pro-black, it shouldn't be about fuck a white motherfucker. That's not what it is. And I'm not saying all pro-black people do that, but I'm pro-righteous, okay? And pro-black don't mean we hate white people. For people that are pro-black, I don't want nobody who going to that guys to be mislabeled. I don't want nobody to use this video and mislabel pro-black people and say I'm not. But putting it in proper perspective, make African men and women pro-righteous. So instead of saying, fuck you if you're not black because I hate you, or because, you know, I hate KKK members, it should just be, I'm pro-righteous and I understand that you have a mental sickness and that you don't understand that you're a genetically modified organism, and due to your ignorance as well as your extensive criminal history, I refuse to interact with you by any means necessary. And if you try to transgress on me, I will do everything I can to make sure that you don't. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference. It's a difference versus fuck that motherfucking cracker. Cracker, you ain't shit, bitch. And then, you know what? This nigga not even a real person right here. So I shouldn't interact with you at all because technically you don't exist. So me interacting with you would be the equivalent to me eating a motherfucking Snickers. I'm doing two things that's wrong and that I shouldn't be doing with two things that are genetically that are engineered. So that being said, it's frequency. If you install our children with a hateful frequency, they will attract a hateful fucking frequency. If you install our children with a righteous frequency, they will attract righteous entities into their life. So when we're talking about why the black community has not went nowhere, this is why. Because you're programming children, right? The white man's the devil. The white man's the devil. The white man is the devil, right? But hear me out. He is. But hear me out. Kids don't know that. You know why? Because you said the white man was the devil to that little boy, but black kid's the one who took his new shoes. Black kids are the one who took his motherfucking bike. You sitting there telling this little girl the white man is the devil, but a nigga is the one who molested her. A nigga is the one who cheated and broke her heart. A nigga is the one who beat her and is still continuing to beat her to this day. So you can't teach our people through egotistical hate because the white man has fucked you over. It has fucked me over. You have to give people a chance to see that for themselves. But until they do, make sure that their spirit and their frequency is protected. Make sure that they are at least righteous. I'll let a motherfucker know all day. Bruh, you got a white girl? Nigga, you'll see. Nigga, if you haven't watched my channel and learned enough about interracial relationships, you will. But until then, you have an obligated duty to your people. Period. Period. Now, if white people never wronged you and you don't see and all that, that's cool. That's nice. That's on you because you will see. Your blindness will cause you to one day see when it's too late. But I don't install hate in motherfuckers. And what we have to stop doing is allowing our pains to become passed down to other people, motherfucker. If I never been stabbed, nigga, or I've never been set on fire, there's no reason for me to be trying to inherit what that feels like. I don't want to feel that, nigga. If black kids have never been motherfucking beat by police or fucked up by the police. I got my arm broke by police. I don't fuck with police. I know the fuck shit they do. But some black kids is in college. Some black kids wear tight ass goddamn corduroy pants and don't got an ounce of hip hop in them. They don't know what that is, but they love their people. So we gotta understand we are a diverse people in this day and time. Everybody not on some afro wearing pump your fist shit. It's all kind of different factions of black people. So if you talking about you want to reach every person, you give them an obligation to nature and to be righteous. And from that path, they will by default do what's right. Because melanin is in everything. Melanin is in us. And melanin is what is being harvested by the Caucasian. So no matter what they try to motherfucking say, they cannot escape the fact that the United States government, which is created by Caucasians, is organ harvesting and kidnapping black people in order to regenerate them motherfucking cells. Period. So that being said, it doesn't take hatred to know that. It doesn't take another nigga's egotistical experience. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Because you got some niggas talking about you got to have a master teacher. Why? So a nigga can inherit your ignorant ass ego? Why? Why? Why do a nigga got to be NOI? Why do a nigga got to be Hebrew? Why a nigga got to be Christian? Why a nigga got to be 5%er in order to be... Why? Why do a nigga got to go through these egotistical ass pro-black mediums to reach their higher set? That shit is not called for. So that being said, it's wrong. It's wrong for you to keep setting these babies up to be getting in situations that you're not going to get them out of. And I use Malcolm X as a prime example because we all know Malcolm X was a real nigga. And guess what happened? Malcolm X was influencing kids to go out there and do certain shit, and they was getting fucked over, and he ain't go get not one of them motherfuckers. And this is not to throw dirt on Malcolm X. This is the truth that don't nobody want to talk about. Just like rappers. Rappers is influencing these fucking kids to go out here and commit crimes, and they not coming to bail nobody out. They not paying for no funerals, but they got you shooting and killing each other. And we cannot be doing the same thing and being misled because we have good intentions, but our ego is motherfucking the one. Excuse me, our ego is the motherfucking one that's guiding us instead of our soul. You teach black people to, and y'all niggas gotta stop thinking being spiritual is corny. Being spiritual ain't, nigga, I will slap the fuck out of you, my nigga. And I'm very spiritual. See, y'all, that's another thing. Y'all niggas think, y'all got it twisted. Y'all think a egotistical ass pro-black ideology is better than a spiritual African ideology. Just because you, a Buddhist monk is spiritual, and he will beat the goofy out your ass if you put your hands on. So that being said, we gotta teach people to be righteous and be spiritual and be for their people. Don't be no fucking dummy. Don't be no motherfucking martyr. You don't owe these old motherfuckers not a goddamn thing, young people. Nothing. Cause they ain't dead shit for you. Not nothing. What you got? What you got? White people got trust funds, bank accounts, motherfucking laboratories, militaries, land, all kind of shit passed down. What you got? What you got? Your grandma and grandfather spent all your shit on Christmas. Mama and daddy spent all your shit on weave and Jordans. But you owe them, you don't owe them a motherfucker. You don't owe these old motherfuckers a shit. They ain't paved no way for you. They're not gonna pave no way for you because they didn't pave no way for themselves. So with that being said, this don't go for all the elders. This go for the ones who ain't shit. And y'all know who the fuck y'all is across the world. But for the elders out here that's 10 toes down with us, we acknowledge y'all and we gonna keep riding with y'all. But it's wrong for some of y'all to be putting these kids on dummy missions and not saving them. So my advice to the youth, because this video is for the youth, this is not for no egotistical old motherfucker to be coming on here trying to tell me what the fuck I need to be doing. Be pro-righteous, be pro-nature. Melanin is in all things, and everything you do should be for the upliftment of melanated entities. All non-Africans are non-melanated entities, therefore you should not be funding or upholding any of their creations, whether it be peoples, places, or things. And with that being said, it's wrong to tell these kids to be pro-black when you know this is a new day and time, and you know the same community you telling them to go out there and die for ain't even gonna support them when they got something to sell or when they got a new idea. They ain't gonna put no money behind them. They ain't gonna, these fucking kids out here is intelligent than a motherfucker. They got ideas and all kind of shit they want to do. How many of y'all motherfuckers done raise some money to patent a little 8-year-old idea and get his shit put out there so that he can get an invention? Nobody. All y'all did was talk shit about him, make fun of him. Motherfuckers used to make fun of me. Oh, you a nerd. Oh, you dumb. You talk white. You do that in the same community. And look what I do. Look where I'm at now. teaching that same motherfucking community because I love them. So that being said, be truthful and tell these kids the truth. You fucking, when you go to school, them kids ain't gonna give a fuck about what you talking about. At all, nigga. If it ain't Lil Yachty, nigga, they don't give a fuck about nothing you're talking about. They don't care about no Mansa Musa, none of that. None of that. Because they in the same fucked up predicament as you, which is the elders ain't give them shit and they trying to get it how they live. So that being said, we have to take the frequency of our children and make sure that everything they do is coming from a good place in their heart, and that is for melanated people who have good places in their heart to which these people's intentions can go and live peacefully. Do not have these kids thinking that the entire black race is for them. Because you can go to Africa right now and get your motherfucking head chopped off by some crazy ass Nigerian who don't give a fuck about nothing and don't know shit. Nigga, you can go right now to Africa and say Jesus ain't real. And there's motherfuckers over there right now that'll kill you over Jesus. So let's be truthful here. We talking about pro-black. Every black motherfucker ain't your brother and sister. So we gotta be pro-righteously melanated. And pick and choose which niggas we fucking with. Because niggas will have you in some of the worst predicaments of your entire life. I'm being honest. And I'm not letting the white man off the hook. I will never let the European off the hook ever. Because I know that they are the instigators. Even this particular video right here, they the instigators of this. Because if they wasn't fucking up our community, I wouldn't even have to be making this video. So with that being said, outside of that, we cannot give the white man so much credit to where we don't take credit for our own actions. No. We cannot give him the credit for what we don't want to take responsibility for. Yes, the European, yes, a lot of shit that's going on is the European fault. But a lot of this shit is the European ain't making you beat your motherfucking black woman up. The European is not making you cheat on your black woman, nigga. So you can talk shit about white supremacy all day, motherfucker. That has nothing to do with why your household is fucked up. Be mad, bitch. I don't give a fuck, it's the truth. The European didn't tell you to motherfucking, use that gun. Yeah, he put it in the community. Yeah, he put the media out there to influence you. But at the end of the day, he didn't make you do it. You did it, motherfucker. That's your God. The European and his media is your God, and you're following the orders of your God. But outside of that, he's not making you do it. He didn't hold your hand and duct tape the gun and say, go kill that nigga. You did that because you wanted to. The European didn't say, come to this young Pharaoh lecture and complain to this black queen over here that's selling natural cosmetics and tell her that her shit too expensive. You can get that shit at the white man's dollar store for cheap. European ain't make your bitch ass do that. So let's be real with our kids. Let them know it's a hard, lonely road that nobody's gonna walk with you. A lot of people just gonna be waiting for you to fail. Tell them the motherfucking truth. Just as much as people gonna love you, secretly they're gonna be waiting to see you fail because they hate you. So let's be truthful with our kids and send our kids down the right path. When we talk about where is the youth is lost because they are sick of trying and not being supported. So at the end of the day, we gonna have to do this shit just like rappers do. The way the motherfuckers, record labels and these older black niggas you got niggas like P. Diddy jugging niggas on record deals and shitting on niggas. So now guess what black people gotta do? Sign themselves. All these young niggas signing themselves, getting famous off YouTube, getting famous off mixtape. That's what we gotta do with consciousness now. Educate your motherfucking self and fuck with righteous people. And if the elders righteous, fuck with them. If they got a hidden agenda or they want you to subscribe to they fuck shit, fuck them. Do not let nobody send you out here on a dummy mission. I don't give a fuck how many of y'all niggas get mad. If you came on this video and you got mad, nigga, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, fuck you. Because what have you done for me? Niggas always tell me something. Pharaoh, what you done? Bitch, what have you done for me, bitch? I don't know you, hoe. I got shot at 17. Nigga, where was you? Where was your antennas when that bullet was traveling through my motherfucking chest? Where was you at, nigga? Was you out in the streets telling me, or was you bringing me in your house? Was you comforting me? I got a lecture on, I got a documentary on YouTube right now called Root Awakening. Young Pharaoh, ROOT Awakening. Go watch it. That's my life story. When you see my life story, you want any one of you elders come tell me, when did y'all come into my life as a kid to make sure I had a better upbringing? None of you motherfuckers. So none of you motherfuckers should have an opinion on me or any other youth for that exist. And I ain't no youth. I'm in my 20s, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Let these kids fight for our people from their own consciousness, from their own spirit, and let them be great from their own ways. Stop trying to force a motherfucker. I just did a video on this shit, energy and frequency war. Stop trying to manipulate a motherfucker to your frequency. I run into all kinds of black people. All kinds. Motherfucker, I'm aggressive. Every black man ain't aggressive. Some niggas like ballet. That don't mean they gay. They just like ballet. Let that man do him. He could probably motherfucking become the greatest ballet dancer ever and take all his money and contribute it to the community. But guess what? Now he gonna get all his money from doing ballet and go to where the community was, which is probably gonna be not black, that accepted him and supported him because his own people ain't do shit but talk shit about the motherfucker and degrade the motherfucker for trying to follow his dreams. When half you bitches don't got enough heart to motherfucking follow your own dreams, ho? So with that being said, this is a new day and age, motherfucker. Let these kids be free spiritually. You owe them that, motherfucker. You owe them that much. You ain't gave them shit. Now you don't want to give them their own soul? Now you don't want to give them their own free will? Motherfucker, fuck out of here, bitch. We talking about being conscious, nigga. Being aware. Aren't you aware that you can't control another motherfucker's free will? All you can do is tell them what's right and hope that they walk that path. All I can do is tell black people to be for black people. Nigga, I can take you to the water. I can't make you drink. So with that being said, it's wrong. It is wrong, motherfucker, to tell these kids to be going out here to act fucking crazy and do crazy shit knowing you're not going to come help them. It is wrong to tell these kids to pledge their allegiance to something that has not and will not pledge their allegiance to them. It's wrong. So that being said, we sectioning this shit off now. We sectioning this shit off now. We got pro-righteous black people and we got IBT, ignorant black trash, nigga. And some of you niggas is ignorant black trash. You don't like it? Fuck you. So with that being said, be for your pro-righteous black people who mean well, who gonna ride or die with you. The rest of these niggas who don't give a fuck, fuck them. Fuck these niggas. And fuck some of these women. Because some of y'all is some trifling, low-life motherfuckers. Okay? You some trifling, low-life motherfuckers. And you don't want to... I'll say it. Some of you niggas have become the Caucasian. Surprise. So with that being said, we want to be mature with our children. We want to give our children a chance. You don't teach a motherfucker hate. Let the white people do that. Let Ku Klux Klan members teach their babies to hate niggas. We are gods. We understand and overstand. I don't hate a motherfucker. I understand that you ain't shit. Ask me, do I hate my ex? Nope. I just understand that she's not shit. So I need not be dealing with her. I go to sleep better at night. If you hate a motherfucker, it drains your soul and it turns your frequency negative to be possessed. If you try to install hate on and the reason that the youth is terrorizing the elders is because y'all went so hard to try to blame the white man for shit y'all was doing. You was doing it. And you created a fucking race of confused, psychological black children who don't want to hear nothing. When you say, why do kids don't want to become conscious, young Pharaoh? Why kids don't want to be conscious? Because, bitch, everything you told them about consciousness was the polar opposite. You became the motherfucker that was doing everything you was blaming the devil for doing. The white man ain't shit. He out here destroying our community. You the one littering. Ha! I've never, ever, my entire life of being in the hood, seen one white person come throw some trash on the ground. Niggas! You did it! You threw the Cheetos on the ground, bitch! You threw the Dutchy guts on the ground, you stupid motherfucker. You the one with the fucked up house in the fucked up living room. But the white man is destroying the community. He don't even fucking live here. So you confusing these babies. Oh, black queen. The black man, you should honor your black man and this, that, and the third and blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the third and he's a king and I'm a king. Nigga, you the one. You the one that's beating her ass. You the one that's breaking her heart. You the one that's molesting her. Nigga, you motherfucker. So this is why kids don't want to be pro-black. Because you confusing the fuck out of them. You telling them that somebody else is doing something that, yes, they're doing it, but you the one doing it to them. So how you gonna listen? I'm gonna give you an example. I'm gonna end on this. You told little Johnny the white man wasn't shit at 5 years old. Little Johnny got his shoes took, his bike took, his girlfriend took, he got robbed, he got laughed at, he got embarrassed, humiliated his whole life by black people. Then when he met white people, they supported him. Teacher gave him passing grades even though he failed. You beat him up over you. Listen, Johnny owed you $5. You beat Johnny ass, but he failed, but the teacher still passed him. And the white teacher then showed Johnny more love than you done showed him. And you sitting here telling Johnny the white man is the devil. Which he is, but Johnny doesn't have that experience. All Johnny knows is that you the motherfucking devil and the white man is not. Now Johnny not intelligent enough or conscious enough to know that this system is created and predicated upon his motherfucking stagnation consciously. He don't know that. All Johnny know is when he weigh his interaction with white people and he weigh his interaction with black people is the motherfucking ones that's doing them wrong. We have to change as a community. We have to change. Consciousness is not egotistical. It's spiritual. And just because we know the truth about Europeans does not give us an excuse to allow the motherfucking IBTs of our people to continue to express their consciousness of the European. This is why people not going nowhere. This is why the youth don't give a fuck. Because everything you saying about white people, nigga, you are administering those actions. And until we stop administering those actions, the truth about the elites and the truth about everything that's going on will never mean shit in the black community. Because we doing everything they say they do. We doing everything that we saying they doing. Oh, white people out here fucking kids. Niggas is picking up high school girls. Yes, they are. Tell the truth. You grown ass niggas is pulling up to motherfucking high schools, picking up your girlfriends. Yes, you are, nigga. I've seen it personally as a kid. Nigga, there's a couple girls who I thought their dad was picking them up every day, and it turned out that wasn't their dad. But we sit here and talk about white people all the time as being pedophile. And we talk about Sandra Bland, and some of you niggas just got done beating your girl, and you watching this video right now. So with that being said, we have to stop exercising the motherfucking actions of the enemy and then being mad when our youth do not recognize the enemy as the enemy, because you are the nigga that they recognize as the enemy, because you are the nigga exercising the characteristics of who you told them the enemy was. So with that being said, it is wrong to send these children on a dummy mission, and it is wrong to keep confusing these fucking children when you're not going to stand by them, and it's wrong to keep pointing them in directions that are actually only leading back to you, because you are exercising the actions of the being that you are pointing them in the direction of. So now they don't know who to fucking trust. Yeah, the white man ain't shit, but you ain't shit either. So they might as well say fuck it. And here you go. The average black man today. Why is black people don't give a fuck about why do black people get rich and don't support black people and just be for everybody? Because black people have showed them the exact traits of the motherfucker that they talk shit about them their whole life. So at least if you have children, when you say baby don't eat meat, you don't eat meat, motherfucker. So they know. When you say respect your black woman, you respect their fucking mother, motherfucker, so that they know. When you say police is out here doing this to our people, you make sure you show our people the utmost respect and you treat our people right so that they know. So that by the time they're 16, they say, damn, the police is killing our people. Because when I grew up in this neighborhood, my people loved each other. They didn't do that. Instead of, oh, the police killing each other. But one police kill one nigga every 3 weeks. One nigga kill 5 niggas every 1 week. So it's not adding up. It's not adding up. So it's wrong, and it's wrong. And I'm going to end on this. Be righteous and be for your righteous black people, and be mature enough in your heart to know that every black person don't give a fuck about you. They're not going to support you. And to all my black people that got black businesses and that's striving, all my black people that make conscious music, I support y'all. I love y'all. And as long as I have a platform, I will do what I can. For all you ignorant ass niggas who don't give a fuck about life, good, bitch. Because I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck if you died in your sleep. Nigga, I am not that type of nigga. This is not a Martin Luther King lecture. I am not for everybody. I am for those. Bitch, this is SOS. Don't get this shit twisted. We are saving ourselves. I am for those who are for theyself righteously. Because if you you gonna treat me how you treat yourself, nigga. Period. Period. Ask yourself this. Would you let a motherfucker borrow your body? If you wouldn't let a motherfucker borrow your body, you don't need to be interacting with him. I wouldn't let half you niggas borrow my body. You ain't gonna be smoking cigarettes in my shit, bitch. You ain't gonna be with that nigga, he beating on me, blacking my shit, and bring my shit back to me. I wouldn't let half you women borrow my shit, because you gonna bring my shit with black eyes and broken hearts. And I wouldn't let half you niggas borrow my shit, because you gonna bring my shit back with bullet holes and motherfucking cancer from cigarettes. So with that being said, how you treat yourself is how you're gonna treat me. And if you treat yourself like shit, nigga, you stay over there, bitch. I don't want you to treat me like that. So with that being said, family, I love y'all. I hope y'all take this video for what I meant for it to be. I didn't mean for this. I'm going to give my disclaimer now for fuck niggas. So if y'all see somebody trying to slander my words, y'all already know y'all can do what y'all got to do to them fuck niggas. This video is to let y'all know, be righteous. And do not use the tactics of the Caucasian when educating our children to try to fight that motherfucker's educational system. If white people teach their children that we ain't shit and to hate us, you teach our children that those motherfuckers are just some ignorant ass lower class beings who don't have a true understanding on life because they're not natural entities. You can tell them the truth about white people without installing hate in their heart, and that's what makes you a god. motherfucker. You know what? You know what makes a demon a demon? Because they feel hate in their fucking heart. You know what makes an angel? Because they feel love. Angels will still cast your ass to hell, though. Don't get it twisted, motherfucker. Don't let them motherfucking Europeans distort the duties of an angel. Nigga, you have some angels that are straight here for vengeance. So with that being said, surprise. So don't y'all niggas got righteousness and spirituality fucked up because you let the Caucasian give you your understanding of it, nigga. Don't get this shit twisted, motherfucker. So with that being said, be pro-righteous, be pro-melanated, and be for those who are for themselves righteously. Not selfishly, but selflessly. I'm for myself selflessly. I give free information all day. I travel and do lectures. I do all I can for black people. I give shit to single black mothers. And I break my neck and bust my ass for the youth. I'm selfless. But I'm not ashamed to say that I know every black person don't give a fuck about me. But I give a fuck about them. But will I interact with them? Fuck no. So with that being said, it's about being consciously and spiritually mature and aware and intelligent. It's insane. It would be insane of you to send to fucking ask for support for somebody who don't even give a fuck to support you, let alone are going to support you. Two different types of mentalities here. Two different types. A motherfucker who likes Empire is not going to give a fuck about, let's say, I'll give you an example. A motherfucker who buys Lauryn Hill's album is not going to buy Lil Yachty's album. But somebody who buys Lil Yachty album will buy Lauryn Hill's album. So it'd be wrong for you to tell people who make Lauryn Hill type music to go and try to appeal to a Lil Yachty demographic. It's wrong. Even people who do music know that. Everybody got a certain demographic they appeal to, motherfucker. Period. Even racist people, they appeal to other racist people. You can't tell young black kids to go out here and appeal to a community today that no longer appeals to itself. We've already seen this. 64,000 black women come up missing. They held a meeting in D.C. Nobody showed up. Justice or else. You didn't get no justice. There was no else. The community will support itself. How you gonna send this little 8-year-old out here to motherfucking become discouraged from their own people? No. Pick and choose wisely, young man and young girl, or young woman, I should say, which black people you fuck with. Create a circle out of that, and y'all prosper together and do what you can for your own families. As long as you change yourself and you change your household, your mission is accomplished. Your job is not to be out here worrying about if another motherfucker household is intact. Your job is to tell them how to get their shit intact. And if they don't listen, oh well, you've done your job by offering them the chance to come to a higher frequency. So with that being said, you don't see me telling motherfuckers, you better do this, you better do that, No. I suggest to you what the fuck you should do. I put information on my channel for you to do the right thing. I don't force nobody. I don't beat nobody. Motherfucker, either when I come to your city, you come out or you don't. What the fuck? So with that being said, family, be righteous and be for who is for you. It's a wrap. We can no longer be a slave to other motherfuckers' egos who didn't give a fuck. We seen how they did their leaders. We seen it. Y'all motherfuckers let them sell Marcus Garvey right off. And then you think you gonna come over here and tell me what the fuck I should be doing? So if these motherfucking Europeans shoot me with a sniper, how they did Malcolm X, nigga, you could do the same thing you did when they killed Malcolm X. Nothing, nigga, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm doing what the fuck I gotta do in the way I gotta do it. And I suggest everybody else, no matter where you at, nigga, whether you a black police, wherever, nigga, if you got some righteousness in your heart, do what you can for those who are righteous as well. Period. I'm not breaking my neck for an ain't shit motherfucker. It's not happening, nigga. If they told me, Pharaoh, P. Diddy's falling off a cliff, you can risk your life saving him or go home safe, nigga, I'm going home safe. Call it how you want to. He ain't risking his life to save me. I don't give a fuck with you. I don't give a fuck how you feel, bitch. Don't give a fuck. I don't care. If you're not for me and you're not for my people, bitch, I'm not for you. If they tell me, Pharaoh, Stacey Dash, or no, I got a better one for you. Hey, Pharaoh, Steve Harvey cooning ass, he's drowning. Now, you're a professional swimmer. You can swim like Michael Phelps. But, motherfucking, it's a shark in the water. So, you can risk your life saving Steve Harvey. Or, you could just go home and keep sailing on your boat. Nigga, I'm going home, nigga. Give a fuck about no Steve Harvey. He don't give a fuck about me. So, that being said, I'm not going to program no kids to walk into a situation that don't give a fuck about them. Fuck with black people who fucks with you. If they don't fuck with us, we don't fucks with them. Period. If you's an ignorant black piece of trash, nigga, fuck you. And I'm not telling no kids to break their neck and risk their life and risk getting killed or going to jail forever on some Tookie Williams shit because of your trifling ass who don't give a fuck at all. So if being pro-black to you means to support all black people, fuck out of here. I'm supporting a select few. And the rest of you motherfuckers to me is no better than the Caucasian. Y'all both is some sick motherfuckers. Y'all both need to go. You and the motherfuckers who taught you need to be banished from this planet. And righteous African people who want to live righteously and become ascended masters in our souls, need to motherfucking distance ourselves from you motherfuckers and do all that we can to restore this planet to its natural frequency. So with that being said, I don't give a fuck how you feel about this video. I really don't, bitch. I promise you I don't. So with that being said, don't be no dummy. Don't be no crash dummy. And don't be peer pressure into doing no stupid shit. At all. Don't let these motherfuckers... It's like Friday. Don't let this motherfucker hype you up here and get your ass shot out here, Day. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not on duty. Not on duty. So with that being said, family, I love y'all. Peace.